Pisces, what's up, guys? This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. And listen, please don't limit yourself to your Sun sign. You want a real well-rounded understanding of the energies that are going to come at you week by week? Then please watch your Sun, Moon, and your Rising sign. All of that is going to really impact you. So all the videos are available to you, Pisces. If you subscribe to the channel and then you if you subscribe to the channel and then you ring that bell and hit all notifications, you'll know and get notified every time I upload a new video. And I upload everything Tuesday through Friday. All 12 videos get uploaded. So Pisces comes out with Capricorn Tarot and Aquarius Tarot every single Wednesday. But check for your Sun, Moon, and your Rising. There's always an extended video as well. And that includes an almost personal reading. That includes an erotic tarot reading as well as a romance tarot reading. It's all in one video. So please do go over and check out the Vimeo channel. And you can subscribe over there too. It's a free subscription, but then you just get notifications and you get access to those extended videos about at least a day before they come up in a link over here. So that's just an FYI. Pisces. Why is everything coming up in the past? Tower is here. Bringing down the tower, huh? And then we have aspirations, and but there's like almost something getting in the way of your hopes and your dreams and what you aspire to be, and it has something to do with authority or lack of authority in your past. So it could very well be that there's just a feeling of lack of certainty, lack of security, maybe too much hyper exposure in your past is creating obstacles for where you are right now. In terms of you being able to fulfill your dreams. There's a direct connection. So let's just dive right in. I want to actually go to the moon cards. Pisces. Okay. Pisces. Well, stop. Be bold and make the first move is here, and then hold your vision. Pisces, you got to talk to somebody. You got to tell them. You got to stick up for yourself. Because what's happened in your past is going to keep coming up. And if you can't let people get away with judging you on it, adjustments are required. Now, what are the adjustments required? I'm going to say this to you right now, and I hope you stay around for the rest of the reading. But the adjustments are to your execution of how you're talking to people. And yeah, I'm saying it, and I know that you're one of the sweetest zodiac signs because you're not being rude. It's that you're considering sticking up for yourself as being rude. And that's what you have to stop doing. In other words, when you address somebody and they throw your past up to your face, do not just shriek back. And yes, I'm sorry, you're right, I did something wrong. Say, you know, it really upsets me that you brought that up. And let me explain why. I am not the sum of my past. I am my potential, and my potential is bright. If you have specific questions about my past, I would love to explain. Because I know my mistakes, I've owned them, I've suffered for them, I've struggled through them, and I'm here. Please acknowledge that. And then we can move on. I'm worth your investment. Do you think that you could be bold enough to say that to somebody? And I hope that you rewind and verbatim, word by word, share what I've just shared with you. Because that's exactly what you have to say to somebody. The problem is, every time somebody throws your past up, you shrink back like a wilted flower because you are still self-suffering and self-guilting. You are still making yourself feel horrible all the time, day by day, every day. Like you have to be in perpetual purgatory for hurting somebody. Stop. If you don't forgive you, Pisces, nobody else ever will. You'll teach people as soon as you meet them that you're a bad person. And I got to say this to you. The smart ones will believe you. Only silly people don't believe somebody when they say, hey, I'm trouble, stay away from me. Right? I mean, okay. When somebody tells you who they are, believe them, right? Especially when it comes to fulfilling your dreams and hopes and your aspirations. Because then you're up against some pretty tough competition, right? You can't walk into a room apologizing for not being perfect. It's about progress, not perfection, Pisces. And when you get on your own side is when you blossom. Stop asking for forgiveness. I can't show you these cards. These are the erotic tarot cards, and I will definitely be sharing all of them with you in the extended. But for right now, I can only describe them. I'll describe the suit to you, which is the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, and this is in reverse. So 10 of Wands in reverse is like the straw that broke the camel's back. There's just too much. And I think maybe, just maybe, you have to be pushed to an extreme right now. You're being pushed to an extreme because that's the only thing that's going to make you stick up for yourself and stand up for yourself the way that you need to. And say what you need to say and get back on that horse and insist on being noticed and insist on your dreams coming true. And never giving up on it. Never giving up on it. Insist on your dreams coming true and never give up on it. It's going to take a lot of courage. Be relentless. It's going to take a lot of courage, I think, for you to wrangle those parts of yourself that you consider ugly. I can show you this one because it's not really anything. It's just somebody fighting a bull. But it's like, it's saying that you have to fight that feeling of being constantly at war with your ugly parts. If you really believe in yourself, then enter the room believing in yourself and being okay with people seeing you're ugly. Let them ask me about it. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. All right, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I'm here. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let me explain to you why I still deserve your attention and respect. I may not be your first choice now. I may be your 10th choice. But I guarantee you I'm going to blow you out of the water and be your first choice within the first week of this job. I know who I am, and I know what I've got. And believe me, you want it, even though all the boxes aren't checked. And this is the challenge. That's what you're really grappling with, is having the confidence to be able to say that and really believe it. I did a daily today, and I hope that you'll join me, Pisces, on Astrology Motivation. I post my daily tarot card readings there, but I also go live on Instagram. Please find me, born_without_boundaries. And today's live daily tarot card reading was all about this, and that's why I called it humble confrontation. To be humble is not to have low self-esteem. It is to have your feet firmly planted on the ground and know exactly what you're working with. It's to realize that you're not perfect, but also that perfection isn't what makes you deserving. especially since imperfections teach you and strengthen you so much. And you know, scar tissue is hardier than original skin. Now, sometimes the scars can get too thick, but usually they're just a hell of a lot more resistant. You know, and it's like, don't look at my scars as reasons to distrust me or weaknesses. Look at my scars as I survived and I'm stronger. That's kind of the argument that you need to put forth right now. The Ten of Wands in reverse is, yeah, you took too much on. You took too many burdens on yourself. And honestly, you need a little bit of freedom. You need more freedom, and you need freedom to be able to lighten up so that you don't take things so hard on yourself anymore. The Strength card is here, but then we have the Star card. Can you tell me though, honestly, what's coming for Pisces? Because honestly, I could sit here all day, Spirit, and tell them what they need to do, but what they actually need is help from you. How are you going to help Pisces? How are you intervening? How are you intervening? Stand your ground. First card out, stand your ground. That's a really blunt statement from Spirit. Is Pisces, you have to stand your ground. You know who you are, and you know what you've suffered, and you also know that makes you even more worthy because you know how strong your base has become because you have not given up in the face of loss. And you need to share that. And you need to share it with as many people who will listen. And then you decide to invest in the person who will invest in you. So, choose wisely. Choose wisely. Choose wisely, I guess, is what they're saying is tell your story to who will listen, and then you make the choice. You be the one choosing. Or choose wisely who you're talking to. Maybe do some research on them beforehand. I mean, the truth is this, you can't make somebody listen to you. If they're prejudiced or stubborn, hard-headed, or they go through life with blinders on, or some of them go through life with rose-colored glasses on. If that's who they are, know who they are. Know your audience before you go ahead and walk into that office. Maybe do a little research on the person themselves, like on the recruiter or on the person that's going to interview you. Know who your audience is before you tell your story. Because yes, the right one is going to listen. Spirit, can you guide us toward the right one? What does Pisces know? Falling. It's falling. It's almost like you're going to fall right into it. You might have to travel. It's almost like it's saying you have to go somewhere. Maybe even outside your comfort zone or outside of your state, right? And then it's almost like you're just going to fall right into it. Travel, and you're going to fall right into it. Can we get a little bit more on that, please? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by that? Home. Travel home and you fall right into it? This is fourth house energy. This is you're being protected. You're being cared for. It's home. Travel home. Travel home? This is there's no need to fight. Travel home. Travel home. And then we got these two cards. Something about not fighting and not having to defend yourself. It's almost like go to a place where there's like, where you're familiar, or where just you're more likely to be understood. And that could be like where you're from, the place where you come from. Every time I see this card, I think of Halloween in Massachusetts, but I don't know if that has anything to do with any of you guys. Because this is about, you can take care of yourself, you can do this yourself, but Spirit's acknowledging you can't do this yourself. This is not a fight for you, but it's almost like you're not going to have to fight, because you're going to travel somewhere or travel home and fall right into it. This is getting very specific. I'm going to dig down deep in the tarot card reading. But let's continue the oracle card reading over here right now. What else does Pisces need to know about this situation? Share your gifts. Share your gifts. Share your gifts. Okay, that's pretty obvious. Rise and shine is here. It's almost like stay in bed and blow off some steam. Because rise and shine is in reverse. It's almost like you need to calm down. You need to calm down. I know, never in the history of calming down. In other words, Spirit is saying there's a lot of tension in you right now. What is going to help you relieve that tension before you get into confronting this? Because right now, if you confronted this, you would not be able to be humble. You would be too angry or pissed off, or you would crumble, right, internally. So there's a sense of go to the place where you feel most comfortable and most loved and revive yourself, and then maybe take the interview from your mom's house. Like, in other words, surround yourself with a place that you absolutely love, where you feel safe and you feel protected and you are confident and reminded of your value. You know, I've been saying this a lot on my dailies. Sometimes we have to borrow other people's courage, and sometimes we have to borrow other people's love for us. Like, that's something that we have to borrow sometimes, but that's what friendship and family is about. It's like other people can be strong sometimes where you can't. So to surround yourself with that safety space when you do this confrontation is actually being suggested to you. Maybe have a friend or a family member go with you outside the interview. Just like where you're remembering somebody else's strength, somebody else's faith in you. Okay. No, we're going to go over here. Pisces. So peace has come out in reverse. This isn't a time for peace. This is definitely a time that you're not going to feel at ease. But co-create. Oh. Can somebody help you with this? Can somebody do something to help you? To help you fight, like send in a letter to stick up for you, or speak to your strengths, or can somebody do that for you? Can somebody vouch for your abilities or your goodness or the confidence they have in you? Can somebody do that for you? Would somebody do that for you? Could you ask them to? Before you disqualify me, I would like you to read these 3 letters of recommendation from people who are very much like you and will vouch for me being able to be trusted. That kind of energy. I don't know how this is coming through to you, but Unikite, Answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Okay. Lenormand. Sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. And then we have Azurite, deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Definitely trust your intuition and instincts, Pisces. Definitely. Because you are being guided and led. And you know what? How about this? As you move forward, don't look at this as blockages. Don't look at this as roadblocks. Look at it as an adventure. This is part of your journey. This is part of your trials. This is part of your obstacle course, but this is your adventure. You are on your way. You think you're being batted away, but you're not. You're not. You're just being tested during the process. That's going to make everything else a hell of a lot easier for you. Let's get into your animal totem messages, Pisces. That was an important, I think, giveaway. Because look, we see things as obstacles to our goals, our dreams, our aspirations. But really, the mountain is your dream, your aspiration. It's the challenge. That's actually your dreams coming true. They're in the process. Just who said it was going to be painless? Pisces. The one card that comes out for you, crazy. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. This is stay light. In other words, stop taking things so seriously because they're not as serious as you're making them out to be. You're just finding reasons to be hard on yourself. Don't take it personally and don't take it that seriously. This is all part of your journey. It's supposed to try to wear you down. Courage. Courage. You have what it takes. Just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. Sacred space. We, your guardian angels, surround you with emerald, gold, and rose pink light. Surrender your concerns and worries and enter this sacred space of love and healing. Integrity. Be flexible, but also be true to you. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you. Sacred source. We, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making, a being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. Archangel Raphael is here. Feel yourself surrounded by my emerald green light. I, Archangel Raphael, offer you healing and solace. The storm clouds will soon clear, and the sun will shine eternally bright. Trust. Ask for help. Ask for help to people and to God. And put out your complications, your challenges, and let them know this is what's getting in my way. Can somebody please help me? I don't know how to figure this out. Now is the time, Pisces, to put out that call. I'm going to go to tarot. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.